Hello everyone, I'm Julie, said JJ Movie 2 / Game Reviews everybody. And now everyone, I'm giving you my Walking Dead Season 6 Episode 16 review, the season finale of Walking Dead Season 6. And this episode was called The Last Day on Earth. And this titled episode just really explains what Rick had a conversation with the Savior. And it basically went down like this. Treat every person in that RV or on that road as it was your last day on Earth. And it really should have. Here's the thing. This episode was entirely different from all other Walking Dead episodes. Because this was a sign of no hope. There was absolutely no hope in this entire episode. I mean, Maggie had to be taken to the hilltop because she's pregnant and she's sick. And they need to take her there because that's the only doctor they know and they trust. So, Rick and the group with Abraham, Sasha, Eugene, Carl, and Aaron decide to go to the hilltop. Every single way is blocked by saviors. The saviors have basically at least 10 men on each roadblock, either with walker corpses or with the environment itself with wood. They are just leading down that path. They want Rick's group to be cornered, and you can see how this mood is changing. Rick is sweaty. Rick is nervous because he doesn't think he could get his people out of this one. And this has never been like that, especially with the governor storyline. The governor we feared, but there always an escape plan, like something that our characters could escape from. But this one, no, there was absolutely no fucking hope. And the guy who played Negan, I remember him from the Watchmen comedian and John Winchester from Supernatural, but the actor that plays Negan, I'm glad it's him, but Negan had such a very crucial role. I mean, he seems maybe like a fair guy. I mean, if you don't disobey his rules, you're basically fucked. And he has this little, he's a savage, but he has an interesting characteristic about me. I just don't know where to put it. Thing is though, see every single character on their freaking knees, especially Rick. It's just heartbreaking. Now, I was wondering, I stayed up for an entire week. Who's gonna die? Who's gonna die? I was thinking about that for the next episode. And I was wondering who it is. And then they leave you off a cliffhanger. We don't know who it is. We do know that it's not gonna be either Rick or Carl. Because he said if anyone moves or anything, take out the other kid's eye and feed it to his dad. So we all know it ain't gonna be Rick or Carl. But, so someone died. We just don't know who. And the fact is that we don't know until like another 6 to 8 months. It's just unbelievable, and I'm just utterly in shock because this was an episode full of no hope. Another thing, Morgan found Carol. She was stabbed. He found her bleeding. She had a stab wound from the guy that attacked her, and Carol is really split down the middle. She can no longer kill. She ain't badass Carol no more. She's just Carol that is long gone. She's just wants to die, and she wants to. And Morgan trying to convince her to stay, and one of the saviors tries to kill Carol. Well, tortures Carol and says, I'm gonna watch you die, and she was happy about it. He tortures her more, and she's smiling about it. He's just like, there's no point. It hurt to stuff her, I'll just kill her, get it done over with. But Morgan stops him and kills him. So Morgan killed life to save a life. And he's trying to tell Carol that you're still good in this world. Also, Morgan was riding a horse during this entire dang episode, and we meet a new group of people who are basically helping Carol and Morgan. So this will be a new group, and it's going to be interesting to see where this new group probably will be from and where they'll take them. They're not with the saviors. And so at the end of this episode, all the characters are on their knees. We don't know who is dead and who died in this episode. We don't know officially who's alive besides Morgan, Carol, Carl, Rick, and of course Maggie. I say Maggie because I don't think they'll kill off a pregnant chick. And if that did happen, then Glenn would have probably attacked, and that way, Glenn would have been spared. But here's the thing: I'm gonna have a separate video of who I think died this season. I'll have a Walking Dead season 6 finale who died, because I don't want to spoil it for too much, because I'll relate stuff to the comics and I don't want to spoil that for you people. And so I'll have a separate video of Walking Dead season 6 episode 16. Not the spoiler review, but it's going to be basically of a question of who actually died. And I'll leave my opinions of who actually died. And also, I'm going to have a Walking Dead Season 6 review right down the bottom, a link down below, so you could check out that video, what I overall think about this Walking Dead season. But for this episode, it was a pretty dang good episode, a hopeless episode. This was like watching a Holocaust movie, except nobody survived. So it's just really depressing when you get so invested into these characters and they do not come out on top, or they just automatically lose. I mean, when was the last time you saw The Walking Dead and a character, there was no hope at the end? There was no, yeah, they survived or all this stuff. I mean, you leave out cliffhanger that a person is either captured, taken away, but the fact that someone died and all these characters that grew up to be total badasses to be, it just proves that no matter how strong you are, you're always gonna fall. There's always gonna be someone to attack you. I mean, there's always gonna be someone in your life that's always gonna bring you down. And the saviors are a whole bunch of bullies, basically, that are just grown up together. And they're say, "Okay, give me half your shit. If not, you die." And that's very fucking simple. And it's a real dang shame for this Walking Dead, for these characters for The Walking Dead. I really feel bad for them. And the fact is, I wonder who the hell died, because that was brutal to watch through. I don't think I could watch that episode. Usually with TV shows I binge on, I could watch these episodes again and again and again and again. This, not so much. This, I had very little hope left. My hope went down a bit. But overall, a pretty dang good episode of Walking Dead. Probably one of the best episodes of Walking Dead for season 6 right now. I still like the premiere when it came back and when Rick and Alexandria finally fought together and they actually survived. I also like the episode Thank You a lot more, but this episode was pretty dang good as well. So yeah, everyone, Angel Lee signing off. Everyone, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect Lord. Let me know what y'all think about this episode of Walking Dead. Last Day on Earth, everybody. I'm so shocked. I'm still in utter depression right now. Alright, everyone, my name's Lee signing off. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.